All right, so I wanted to do a rant, a long time coming now of construction, or the construction field, like those oil field jobs or refinery jobs or working in electrical, scaffolds, all those types of jobs. I want to do just like a pros and cons list. So we'll start with the pros. Obviously, it's great money. If you need fast money, that's it. Fast and easy money. You go there, you work hard, you get your money. You get like maybe 1,000 plus per week. So that's a good thing. You might have good supervisors, good foremans. Um, it's pretty free. You feel pretty free, I guess. You don't have to like. You're not inside a building, I guess, if that's what you like. So that's good. Another pro is if you have a good crew, a good, um, basically, yeah, a good crew, then you're gonna have a blast. You joke around, you have a good time while you're making a lot of money. So that's great, and you can even get promoted or level up, and even make more money. So that's good. All right, so now we'll start with the cons. This is the part that really I wasn't aware about until I actually tried it. I had uncles and my dad that was in that field before me, but yeah, the cons. The cons has to be with who you work with, the crew, because a lot of these guys are not good to work with. They're not easy to work with. If you get unlucky and you get in that type of crew, you're gonna have these guys that obviously you're new, so you have to get guidance from them, and they might not be pleasant to work with. They have anger issues. They're not friendly. They're not supportive. They're just not good people. Like, they're horrible people. Period. A lot of these guys have been to prison. They've been to the army. They have a lot of these issues that, I mean, psychologically they haven't dealt with, but obviously, yeah, they're bringing it to the work, to their work, to our work. The all that. So you got to deal with that, and so that's one of the things that sucks. And I dealt with that. I had to deal with that, because a lot of these guys, it's like a frat mentality. It's like, how the new guy, they make the new guy do this and like, stuff like that. A lot of these guys have that old school mentality, and that's what sucks. And one of the worst things is when they really try to bring you down, even in a joking way. Like, I don't tolerate that. Like, I do not like that. Some people might, but I do not like that. We're here to work. We're here to get the job done. We don't have to have that nonsense. We're not 12 years old anymore. We're not little kids. But a lot of these guys, that's what they act like. They act like little kids. They're not respectful. They're not mature. At first, they seem like it, but when they really get to know you, that's when their true self comes out, and you see that they're not good people. A lot of these guys would joke around in a gay way. They would make gay jokes. It was almost like a prison thing. You know how you hear in prison they there's a lot of gay, homosexuality and stuff like that. Uh, that's a similar vibe there, similar vibe. And they would make those jokes, and they would joke around like that. A lot of the workers. Me personally, I don't joke like that. I'm not gay, I'm straight. But whoever is, I mean, that's your business. But I don't like to joke like that, because that's not who I am, and I don't find that funny. And you know, I would say probably 95% of the guys there joke like that. It's rare that you would find someone that does not joke like that in that field. And so, yeah, I mean, for me personally, I came across that. They started joking with me that way. They know that I don't like that, so most of them stopped. But some of them don't stop. Some of them keep going. And they're going to keep going until you seriously tell them to their face, firmly, in a firm way, right? Like, of course, it doesn't have to be rude, but without smiling, you have to tell them to stop. And if that doesn't work, take it up with the supervisor, because that's the only way that they'll stop, I came to figure that out. Luckily I was already gonna quit, so I just left. But just a warning to everyone that wants to work in these jobs, that this is what's in there. For women, there's women that work in that job too. This doesn't really apply because for women they treat them differently. They don't really joke around like that with them because obviously they're women. So they're a little bit better off. But with men, especially men, this is something to take note of. And there's one more thing that I want to say, and this applies to any job really, but be careful who you tell your goals to in these jobs, especially in these jobs, but really in any job. Don't I would say don't even tell your goals like to anyone in these types of jobs, especially. But because what these people will do is they're going to start judging you on that. And some of them will get jealous of your goals. Like they'll start to envy you and be like, especially the older guys. Older people will kind of look at you kind of like differently. They don't like to see someone getting ahead, really. Like there's a lot of people are jealous, envious. They don't like that. So, and then they'll start to treat you badly because they kind of they have this mentality of like, oh, who does this guy think he is? Or he thinks he's better than us. They have this toxic mentality. So, yeah, don't even say anything. I would say if you're going in these jobs, just say you're just like this job, you like this position, and that's it. Don't tell them about your goals. Don't say nothing like that, because it can also mess with your chances of getting promoted or anything like that, or just the way you're treated, like I mentioned. So be careful with that, and good luck to anyone in these fields and in any job really, but in these fields especially.